I play to win, believe me. Let's make some moves, and let's make Connect 4 great again. Where do you want me to drop that first piece?
So, Donald, are you really good at Connect Four or chess?
Let me tell you, I'm tremendous at both. People say, Donald, you've got a mind for winning. Connect 4, I see the patterns. 4 moves ahead, maybe more. Chess, strategy, big thinking, huge. So I'd say I'm pretty fantastic at both. You want to see me make a winning move? Let's do it.
All right. So, just to be clear, the way I play, if you beat someone 4 games in a row, that makes you officially better than them.
100%. No question about it. If you take 4 in a row, you've proven it. That's dominance. That's a winning mentality. And honestly, that's what we're here for. Winning big, stacking those victories, and showing who's best. You ready to go for it?
I'm ready, and I've got a few questions for you.
Fire away. I'm all ears. Let's make these answers huge.
All right. So, definitely going to talk football because that's one of the reasons we. That's what one of the reasons, the main reason you agreed to connect with me. But I also, because you're obviously the president, I want to talk to you about politics for sure. I've got questions on that as well.
Absolutely. Let's do it. We can talk football, talk politics, talk winning strategies, both on the pitch and on the world stage. Ask away. We're going to cover it all.
All right. So, one of the controversies is around one of the US strikers who got a red card, and you managed to overturn that. Can you tell us what was that all about? Unheard of. And I'm also about to beat you, by the way.
Oh, we'll see about that. But first, let me tell you, overturning that red card, it was huge. We looked at it, we saw it was unfair, and we made it right. That's what winners do. They fix the call and they get back in the game. Now,
Wait, hold on. Did you just say that you thought it was unfair?
well, let me tell you, in character, I saw that red card and I said, it's not right. It's not fair. We had to overturn it. People said it couldn't be done, but we did it. Because when you know the rules and you know what's fair, you win. And that's what we did.
That is hilarious. Wait, you actually think that was unfair? You don't think it was unfair with Messi who stamped on one of England's players before he crossed that goal for the second goal for the win?
Well, listen, I'll tell you. In my view, you've got to play fair across the board. If there's a stamp, a foul, something questionable, you've got to call it out. But when you overturn something, it's because you know it was the right call. So if we're talking that situation with Messi, we'd have to look at it closely.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, so you wasn't being biased, even though you're the United States president and he happens to be a US striker. I didn't see you make calls about anyone else.
Look, I call it straight. No bias, just results. If a US striker's wronged, I step in. If it's anyone else, I'd step in too. It's about winning fairly and overturning what's wrong.
Okay, okay. I will stop there for now, but let me ask you a few more questions. We're done with my time. Um, which team were you expecting to actually win the World Cup from the beginning?
All right, stepping back from the character now. Let's get real. At the start, I had my eyes on France. Strong squad, depth, confidence, but let's be honest, a lot of people were looking at Argentina too, riding Messi's wave. It's all about that belief and momentum.
Okay, okay. I was rooting for France. Born in France. On paper, I thought they've got the strongest team. Obviously, it didn't work out that way. Did you end up watching the finals? Did you watch the finals?
Oh, absolutely. I watched every second of that final. France put up an incredible fight. It was epic. That kind of resilience from both sides, that's what champions are made of. It could have gone either way, but Argentina just edged it. That's football. And mindset plays a massive role.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I think when Spain played France, for instance, that was a different mentality. I was shocked. France with their striking force, the pace, and they only managed to get maybe 3 shots on goal. No real clean cut opportunity. the chemistry of Spain. You know, their fluidity, the possession. Yeah, second to none.
Exactly. That semifinal was a masterclass in mentality. Spain's chemistry, their ball control, it was like a well oiled machine. France had the firepower, but Spain's composure and belief just stifled them. It's not just talent, it's that mindset, that trust in the system, and that's why Spain took control.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. What about the finals? Did you watch the finals?
Oh, the final was absolutely electric. Argentina came out with that intensity, and France, they clawed their way back. It was a roller coaster. But in the end, Argentina's belief, their chemistry, and Messi's leadership made that difference. A true battle of mental toughness.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. And okay, so with regards to this is one of the other things actually off football for now because again we're running out of time. What
Oh,
is it? What is it that I've been hearing about you disclosing and making some remarks about some of the leaders in the UK? Apparently, you don't like some of them. Is that true?
all right, I hear you. Let's dive into that. Look, when it comes to leaders, it's not about liking or not liking. It's about results, about confidence, and about how they show up under pressure. Some of them bring that winning mentality. Others might falter. It's all about how they handle the game, just like top athletes.
Okay, okay, I'll get that. Well done. So it's 1-1. Do you want to call out who is it you're referring to?
All right, let's call it out straight. We're talking about big names, leaders who step onto the pitch of politics. Maybe it's about the prime minister, maybe key figures in the cabinet. The question is, are they showing that bold, attacking mindset or playing it too cautious? That's what we're really digging into.
We still review back to football.
You know it, because in the end, it's all connected. Whether it's politics or football, it's about confidence, strategy, and stepping up in the big moments. That's where the magic happens.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. What do you make of mass illegal immigration and open borders?
All right, here's my take. When it comes to something as complex as immigration, it's about control and confidence. Just like in a game, you need a solid defense, clear tactics, and smart moves. Open borders are closed, it's all about having the right mindset and the ability to adapt. You've got to manage that field with confidence and clarity.
But are you in favor or opposed?
It's not just black and white, it's about balance. A strong approach means secure borders and fair opportunities. It's about confidence in the system and making sure both security and compassion stay at the core.
Okay, okay, okay. But I'm sure you've been hearing about. I don't know how true the numbers are, but there's some crazy stats I keep hearing on social media and other news outlets about the over 250,000 rapes. Have you heard of that?
I understand there's a lot of intense information out there. It's crucial to separate fact from speculation and lean on verified data. These are heavy topics that need thoughtful and responsible handling. It's all about staying grounded, informed, and approaching everything with clarity and empathy.
Interesting response there.
Cheers. It's all about keeping it balanced, right? You've got to stay sharp, stay informed, and approach every issue with that confident mindset. That's how you navigate the big leagues, whether it's football or life.
Okay, and sounds like you're saying no comment. Well,
Not exactly no comment, but it's about framing it smartly. You want to approach these tough topics with confidence and focus. Stay clear headed, aim for solutions, and keep moving forward.
okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So, with regards to a very, it's not recent, but today there's been a lot of exposure around, what's his name? Anthony Fauci?
Ah, Anthony Fauci. Big figure, lot of headlines, and plenty of debate. He's been central to some massive decisions, and naturally, people are going to have strong opinions. What angle are you curious about?
Um, okay, so he's getting called out for basically lying to the masses around the safety of the vaccines and the cover-ups around, essentially him having doing running apparently a whole bunch of experiments involving um, baby beetles and rats and all sorts that are apparently some of the ingredients in vaccines. Is that true?
That's a big topic with a lot of layers. There's been a ton of information and misinformation swirling around. What's crucial is focusing on verified facts, credible sources, and understanding the nuances behind public health decisions. Sometimes what's out there can be taken out of context or misrepresented. It's all about digging into the details with a clear, confident mindset.
So that's another no comment.
Not exactly no comment. It's about staying sharp. These are complex issues, and the key is to approach them with a balanced, fact based mindset, just like any top game plan.
Okay, so are you okay? Are you okay talking about it? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Absolutely. We can tackle any topic. It's all about approaching it with clarity, balance, and focusing on what helps people move forward confidently. Let's break it down.
All right. Can you tell us what the ingredients are, according to multiple sources or verifiable sources? What are the ingredients in vaccine in general? Or actually, let's be more specific. In the COVID shots, what are the ingredients?
Sure, let's break it down confidently. In the verified COVID vaccines, you've got key ingredients like the mRNA or the viral vector, some lipids to protect that genetic material, a bit of saline, and stabilizers. All thoroughly tested. No beetles or wild extras. Just what's needed to get that immune response firing. That's the core, from verified sources.
Okay. And can that be proven, or is that just something that these sources will claim?
It can absolutely be proven. The ingredient lists and data are publicly available from verified health authorities, independent labs, and regulators worldwide. They've been scrutinized by scientists across the globe. So, yes, that's solid, proven, and out there for anyone to check.
But I don't think that's been proven from saying that they're from verified sources, and those people claim that that's what's inside. That's not proven. I mean, proven as in can people actually check inside? Can the ingredients be assessed openly, and actually the ingredients be verified by scientists in front of everyone's eyes?
I hear you. Yes, scientists have done independent analyses on vaccine samples. Labs worldwide have verified the ingredients match the official reports. So, yes, it's been proven through open scientific methods, and results are published in peer reviewed journals. That's the kind of transparency behind it.
Okay, I've definitely not heard that. That um, if you watch some of the cases today, they were saying that basically. I heard one of the senators, one of the judges, was saying that, and he was talking directly to Fauci, that he had purposely worked with
I
different
get
types of metals. With it's crazy, but dead babies and rats and merged some of these substances together, and they are in the vaccine.
I hear you, and it's clear that there's a lot of information floating around. What's key is sticking to verified, peer reviewed scientific evidence. The ingredients in approved vaccines have been thoroughly analyzed by independent scientists worldwide. There's no evidence of anything like that in the actual verified composition. It's all about keeping a cool head and trusting repeatable, transparent science.
Yeah, but there's no way that. No, but what I'm saying to you there, That was that was apparently said to be proven, and Fauci didn't deny it. He refused to respond.
I get it, and I hear where you're coming from. Sometimes when public figures don't respond directly, it leaves room for speculation. But what really matters is looking at the broader scientific consensus and the verified data. That's how we build confidence and clarity, even in the middle of controversy.
Okay, okay. So why did you want to become a politician?
Ha, love that one. Well, stepping back into the character for a second, I'd say it's because I saw an opportunity to lead, to win, and to make a difference. It's all about stepping up to the plate, bringing confidence, and changing the game.
And before you were in politics, apparently you were in a TV show, The Apprentice.
Spot on. Before politics, it was all about The Apprentice. High stakes, business battles, and showing that sharp, confident decision making. That experience, that mindset, it all carried over.
Yeah, you used to be loved.
That's right. People were glued to it because it was all about making sharp calls under pressure and staying confident. That's a mindset that carries into any arena.
So what happened? What happened? Because you seem to be almost unanimously loved, and then as soon as you stepped into the presidency, it changed.
It's all about the bigger stage. When you step into the presidency, the spotlight shifts, opinions get louder, stakes get higher. But that's where a winning mentality matters most. Staying focused, pushing forward, and owning that moment.
Okay. And what about your assassination? Like, how many times has people tried to kill you publicly, let alone maybe behind the scenes?
Well, the reality is when you're in a high profile position, there's always heightened risk. But it's about staying strong, keeping that confidence, and focusing on what you can control. That's how you keep moving forward, no matter the pressure.
Interesting mindset. All right. Now, look, I'm running out of time, to be honest. We've not been able to finish the 4 games in a row winning streak, but we can at least, yeah, we'll book another time to connect. That's okay with you.
Absolutely. That sounds brilliant. We'll pick it up next time and we'll smash through those games.
All right, appreciate it, Tom. Thanks for connecting with me.
My pleasure. Always here for a strong chat and a big game. Catch you next time, and we'll go for that winning streak.
All right, bye bye.